Hello, all. Lon Riley here. Just wanted to go live and talk about what it's like to be a medium because I've developed this skill recently as of late. So you know, here's what being a medium really means in real life. I mean, granted, I've just begun my journey somewhat, so I'm not really talking to spirits on a day-to-day basis, like mundanely. They don't just pop in out of nowhere as of yet. But here's the thing: when you're putting yourself out there as a medium, you got to make sure to guard your energy because people will want ratings from you and they will just message you out of the blue for no reason. You're not even like doing a thing for free. You're not even putting out offers or advertisements yet, and people will message you like no other to get a reading from you. And it's like you have to tell them, I don't do that kind of thing. You can't just message me out of the blue. Or you'll be doing like a little freebie for about 45 minutes or so, and then people will just put in the comments, "I'm new, so give me a reading." And it's like, no, just because you're new doesn't mean I'm going to give you a reading. I'm going to do who I feel called to do. And so, as you'll notice, if you decide to really get onto the mediumship, you'll have very vivid dreams. Your visualizations inside your mind will explode. I also have the ability of clairaudience, so that's not done through the external ear. You don't hear through the external ear. You hear through the internal ear. So I mean that's kind of like inside your own head. So when I hear voices or certain pitches or tones, it's not from the external ear. It's all done internally. And so every day, and if you listen to music as much as I do, you'll start to get messages from music. That's just how that goes. I mean, whatever song you're listening to, that most more than likely, or more often than not, there's some message in there for you. So, I mean, that's very interesting. It's very fun, but sometimes it can get a little bit annoying. So be sure that you're open to that. Be aware of that whole thing. Once you get on this whole mediumship path, then it's you're really opening yourself up to be guided, and you're really opening yourself up. You might lose somewhat of your privacy. So if you're willing to lose your privacy, then mediumship could be for you. If you want your privacy, then perhaps mediumship's not really the thing for you after all. I'm pretty much building a life of that I want to live that's going to encompass a lot of travel and a lot of meeting new people. At the same time, by doing so, I'm putting myself out there, and I'm pretty much guaranteeing that I won't have a private life. Not that I really care right now, anyway, but still, at some point down the road, when I'm older, I might actually care, and at that point, I might not even be able to have a private life anymore, but that's fine. I don't really, it doesn't really bother me right now. I don't, I know what I signed up for, when I went for it, so there's really no point in complaining. There's no point in me doing a few other things. So, I've chosen my pathway. I believe in this pathway more so than all the other ones that I've considered. And if it costs me my own, I guess, I private life, whatever it may be, that's fine. As long as I can inspire people, do what I want to do, travel and just overall be a good person, then I'm fine with giving up the private life. I'm fine with sharing my message. I'm fine with sharing my vision with other people. If you identify it with it, great. If not, then maybe my words will cause you to think about your own life, and then maybe your words when you interact with me will cause me to think about, how I'm living my life. So at the very end of the day, that's just how it is. And that's just, who I am, and that's who I want to be. That's how I want to live. So, I mean, that's kind of what it's like living daily as a medium. You people will hit you up for readings for no reason. When you go live for freebie readings, people will kind of be rude. Some people will tell you to go do explicit things that, obviously they're being rude on purpose, but still. And you just have to block them. Some people will call you a demon right to your face. They're like, what you're doing is the demons work, and that's demon stuff. Well, that's how it is. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I know that I'm coming back to YouTube, so I gotta get back in the same game of putting the tags out, putting everything else out there. But thank you all for joining me. I really appreciate your time. And if you have more questions on mediumship or how to develop it, leave a comment. Any comments? Comments are always welcome, good and bad. Like I said, I'm always open for criticism as long as it's constructive. As always, keep pushing forward and stay epic.